This is a LibriVox recording. All LibriVox recordings are in the public domain. For more information, please visit LibriVox.org. This recording by Gordon McKenzie. Scaramouche, A Romance of the French Revolution, by Rafael Sabatini. Book 1, Chapter 1. The Republican. He was born with a gift of laughter, and a sense that the world was mad, and that was all his patrimony. His very paternity was obscure, although the village of Gavrillac had long since dispelled the cloud of mystery that hung about it. Those simple Brittany folk were not so simple as to be deceived by the pretended relationship which did not even possess the virtue of originality. When a nobleman, for no apparent reason, announces himself the godfather of an infant fetched no man knew whence, and thereafter cares for the lad's rearing and education, the most unsophisticated of country folk perfectly understand the situation. And so the good people of Gavrillac permitted themselves no illusions on the score of the real relationship between André Louis Moreau, as the lad had been named, and Quentin de Kercadiou, Lord of Gavrillac, who dwelt in the big grey house that dominated from its eminence the village clustering below. André Louis had learnt his letters at the village school, lodged the while with old Rabouillet, the attorney, who in the capacity of fiscal intendant looked after the affairs of Monsieur de Kercadiou. Thereafter, at the age of 15, he had been packed off to Paris, to the Lycée of Louis le Grand, to study the law which he was now returned to practice in conjunction with Rabouillet. All this at the charges of his godfather, Monsieur de Kercadiou, who, by placing him once more under the tutelage of Rabouillet, would seem thereby quite clearly to be making provision for his future. André Louis, on his side, had made the most of his opportunities. You behold him at the age of 24, stuffed with learning enough to produce an intellectual indigestion in any ordinary mind. Out of his zestful study of man, from Thucydides to the encyclopedists, from Seneca to Rousseau, he had confirmed into an unassailable conviction his earliest conscious impressions of the general insanity of his own species. Nor
Sample complete. Ready to continue?